Mortal Kombat Sports is really like just one big giant soap opera. You know, people say that WWE and all that is like a soap opera for grown men. But in my opinion, Combat Sports is also a soap opera for men because Tim Elliott is going to be sponsoring his first fighter. And that first fighter is Tony Loco Soto, who's fighting Kevin Kroom. And if anybody remembers, Tim Elliott and Kevin Kroom, they're not good friends anymore. He was at Kevin Kroom was at Tim Elliott's wedding, but there was a little bit of controversy. Apparently, Kevin Kroom apparently yeah, you know what? No point sugarcoating it. So Kevin Kroom fucked his wife at their wedding apparently. So that's yeah, yeah. On the same night, they had sex on on Kevin Kroom slept with Tim Elliott's wife on his wedding night, uh, which is yeah, that's just yikes. Good start to the marriage, in my opinion. That was definitely an indication that the marriage was definitely going to last a very long time. I don't know when he found out. If he found out on the wedding night, I'd be like, I'd be instantly filing for a divorce because that's just if they're doing it now, they're gonna keep doing it for the rest of the marriage. So that was definitely an indicator that was not going to be an ideal situation. But anyway, this is just interesting. I obviously Tim Elliott's fighting this weekend in Abu Dhabi. When is this fight between Tim Elliott and Loco Soto? The fight is okay, so it's Friday apparently. So yeah, Tim Elliott won't be in his corner or anything. I was hoping that there would be like a situation where Tim Elliott's in the corner. That I said the same thing about when the whole Roman Delinsky JP Bias thing came out. I was hoping that because they're both South African, I was hoping Drickus and JP Bias were maybe friends or something. And I was hoping like JP Bias could be like the Paul Heyman to Brock Lesnar, and just be like his little fucking manager in his corner or something. Trying to distract Roman Delinsky, and then Drickus goes in there and destroys Delinsky. But obviously, well, I mean that could come to fruition. To be honest, if Roman Delinsky does go in and beat Jared Cannonier, you could do Delinsky versus Drickus. But I don't think JP Bias and Drickus are friends, unfortunately. But anyway, yeah, I just thought this was like a really interesting situation. I thought I'd make a video on it. Why not? I think Soto will beat Kevin Kroom as well. Like I think he's 4-0 in bare knuckle, 2-0 in professional boxing. So I'd imagine he'll beat Kevin Kroom. Kevin Kroom, he's on a win streak in bare knuckle, but like he's just a brawler. I think this Loco, Loco Soto guy is actually pretty good. I think I've watched one of his fights before. I can't quite actually remember. Sometimes I'll watch a bare knuckle card here and there, but yeah, interesting. This will be Tim Elliott will get the ultimate revenge if he does go out there and knock out Kevin Kroom. Perfect revenge. And then maybe if Tim Elliott does get cut or something from the UFC, maybe we'll see like a Tim Elliott versus Kevin Kroom fight at like bantamweight maybe. Kevin Kroom's made bantamweight before. That'd be like, maybe Caged Aggression can do something like that since they already made a fucking Pat Miletich versus Mike Jackson fight. So maybe they could just settle this grudge or something if Tim Elliott ever leaves the UFC. And I feel like it would be the ultimate storyline. Because, they're all playing into these storylines now. Like I said, we just had Pat Miletich versus Mike Jackson. We've had, apparently, Rampage Jackson is going to fight Titties. I don't know if that's like official or anything because I've seen Rampage Jackson apparently going to be fighting Shannon Briggs, but that's been meant to be happening for years, so I don't know what the case is with that. But yeah, I think eventually one day we'll see Tim Elliott and Kevin Kroom fight in some like random regional promotion or something like that. I could just sense that happening, and hopefully Tim Elliott can get his revenge on his former friend that shagged his missus at the wedding. Like Jesus Christ, man, that is bad. Like obviously, I know this came out ages ago, but obviously I never spoke about it. But like, if your fucking wife is like getting rooted by your fucking mate at the wedding, that's a shitty mate, a shitty wife. Like he needs to surround himself with some better people. And obviously, he did train at Glory, uh, MMA and fitness, which is also where James Krause was the coach. You know, Jeff Molina. You know, everybody at that gym had some controversy. So yeah, eventually when a documentary comes out for the Glory MMA and fitness, it's gonna be a fucking crazy one. Because if this is all the shit we do know, I can imagine the shit we don't know that's happened at that gym. Like, you know, James Krause is like probably currently on the run. He's probably in Mexico or something because nobody has heard from James Krause for about a year now. So I don't know what's fucking going on with that gym, but yeah, I think he sold the gym or something as well. So he's probably like fled from America. But yeah, definitely a weird gym. Definitely not somewhere where I would if, I would not be my first choice to train at if I was in Kansas, but I mean, I did have a bunch of UFC fighters there, but yeah, that's them done and dusted. But anyway, that's all I've got to say. Tim Elliott, W, fucking sponsoring the guy that's gonna fight the guy who shagged his wife. I don't even know what I'm gonna title this video, to be honest. Like, that's I don't know. I guess you will see this when you watch it, but I'm going to have to brainstorm the way to word this. But yeah, if you made it this far into the video, make sure you give it a like. Let me know your thoughts on Tim Elliott sponsoring the guy who shagged his wife. And if you're not already, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Very random, weird topic, I know, but hey, that's combat sports. Combat sports is just full of weird uh, topics to talk about like this, you know? When weird stuff like this happens, Benny P's your man. I'll always talk about the weird fucking freak type shit in MMA. Nothing is off limits. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.